Previously on The Final Pitch.
Welcome to day one of the initial pitches.
The first 5 entrepreneurs from day one of the initial pitches face the investor judges.
Your overheads must be very, very low. You guys
Yeah,
pay, you pay yourselves for your work?
Yeah, we do.
If you paid proper salaries, you wouldn't be profitable.
Don't go out too strong, then you might scare them away.
Hopefully you haven't scared all the other entrepreneurs away.
Welcome to Final Pitch.
My name is John Aguilar, and I'm a serial entrepreneur based in Manila, Philippines. I've gathered 4 illustrious investors looking to fund and support the next great Filipino company. William Tiu Lim, founder of Mega Global Corporation, makers of the #1 sardine brand in the country, Mega Sardines. Michael Dargani, president and CEO of Ice Dream Inc., Philippine licensee of the well-loved global ice cream brand Baskin-Robbins. Mika Tan, millennial CEO of the MFT group of companies. And Mark Vernon, founder of the blockchain-based digital currency platform TagCash. Our goal is to find the best up-and-coming entrepreneurs and help take their businesses to the next level. In the end, they face the investors in the pitch of their lives. Many will try, but only a few will make it to the final pitch. Continuing the first day of the initial pitches is a Filipino-German entrepreneur who converts unused spaces in the metro to green, growing hubs.
You're half Filipino, half German.
That's correct, yes. And born and raised in Luxembourg, yeah.
Where does your Filipino...
My mom is from Cebu.
So you know how to speak Bisaya?
Gamay lang. Intindihan ko.
Okay, all right. So you've been here in the Philippines for 3 years?
Yes.
And you're trying to make a name for yourself, a business that revolves around hydroponics.
Yes, we're using unused, underutilized spaces in the city and in the islands and turn them into lucrative farms.
You have a pretty solid business model, so good luck with that.
Thank you very much. Hi, my name is Ralph. I'm the CEO and founder of Urban Greens. I'm here to ask for 9.2 million peso for 10% equity of my company. Urban Greens' mission is to evolve the Philippine food scene and to provide cleaner, fresher, and smarter grown greens, grown entirely hydroponically and using updated knowledge and technology. Even though the Philippines is such a lush and green country, the vegetables and greens, lesser quality than in the US and in Europe, there is quite something wrong with the Philippines, which is associated to transport costs. So what can we do about the high cost which is associated to transport? We eliminate transport. The solution that came to me was urban hydroponic farming. We are the Airbnb for urban farming. So there are a lot of unused, unmonetized, and underutilized spaces here in Metro Manila. We have solutions for indoor spaces such as this one here, which is our mini farm where we can grow quite a lot of plants. We're putting up biodomes in spaces that are underused outside. So let's say if you were the client, you would invest into a piece of equipment such as the urban farm that we saw before. A little bit like a franchise model, but which is like the mini farm. Now, on top of that, you pay us a monthly maintenance fee, which we take care of the whole system end to end. So we do the seeding, the planting, the harvesting. Then we also take care of the sale of the produce towards the different bars and restaurants around. You, in return, get a percentage of that sale that we generate, and in turn, you will make money back over time, and after which you will actually generate just pure profit. I'll have my team now come up and show you some of the produce that we've harvested literally half hour ago. This is all grown here in BGC, so you actually have BGC produce.
What's the measurement of the rack?
It's about 3 meters long and 1.5 meter wide. So
600 plants in one rack like that?
Yeah.
Why are you having a fixed cost? You should, I mean, they can sell that anywhere, so why don't you just take a small commission on that?
It's like you have an empty space and you literally just give
Like they're
us a
collecting
space.
rent, basically, is what
it's
it
rent,
is. It's
yeah.
rent. Okay.
It's rent.
That's good.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
No.
Very good.
Thanks.
And good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
There's no scenario in the world where growing your own plants will be of lesser importance. So we really want to show the world that something coming out of the Philippines here has worldwide potential.
I was looking at buying a new place with a rooftop. So I could rent my rooftop out, and that's 100 square meters. I can get a whole pile of those, and it's making money for nothing. I can cover my rent. So that's a return on it without doing much.
Thanks for the tip.
Well, it's my hobby, so I'd love to see it. I have a bad habit of turning hobbies into businesses, so.
So you must tell us all your hobby then.
Not all of them. No.
I don't think I want to know all.
No, I don't want to know.
Next up is a tech-savvy entrepreneur looking to build an online community where borrowing is literally the name of his game.
So you're a computer science graduate.
Yes, I am.
You do all the coding yourself, right?
Yes, I do all the coding.
As opposed to someone who's just a CEO and having to hire a technical partner, you're the technical guy,
Yes,
right?
I am the lead developer.
You're really the developer.
Yes.
So what kind of insight does that give a CEO like you, knowing the technology and the need as well?
I think it's advantage for me. I can manage my team better than I think other than being a CEO that don't know tech.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'm Carl Angelo Orale, CEO and founder of Pahiram.ph, and we are asking 5 million pesos in exchange for 10% equity of the company. Pahiram.ph is a community platform for rental services. Let me tell you our story. Last 2017, we purchased a drone for 99,000 pesos. But after the outing, the drone is just sitting there. And then one day, a friend asked me if he could rent the drone for 2,500 pesos per day. And I was so surprised that there is a demand for such service. From there, we started the Drone Rental Philippines. We are able to add fleet of drones, cameras, stabilizers, and other media equipment into our inventory. We came up to an idea to create and innovate the culture of renting in the Philippines. Pahiram.ph. Any questions?
Don't you think it'll be difficult to secure the assets? Renting to some guy who shows up and pays you 2.5, for a 100,000 peso drone, and then just never comes back. What are you going to do? Go to court? The legal fees will be higher than the value of the drone.
So our plan is to be partnered with an existing insurance. We can build system around that.
But you've rented out drones already in the past,
Yes,
right?
currently
So
drones and cars.
how did that work for you?
Actually, it was so successful because drones is really expensive for some leisure, one-time leisure.
Do you have an app for it?
Yes, we already created the website.
Oh, you've done the website?
Yes,
No,
yeah.
I'm talking about a mobile app. So
A
actually,
mobile app is on the development.
Do you have an API so that someone can
Yes,
build an app?
we have an API.
Because there's this thing called tag cache.
Yes, I really love this.
So yeah, I'd love to work with you on creating it and handling the payment side.
Yes.
Regardless of who you go with, I can still help you build this. So.
You are giving it away, man.
No, I'm not giving it away. Yeah, no, it's definitely some...
No, he's very kind-hearted.
No, not anymore.
And
I think it was a job well done. I've seen the investor having interest in the company. I think it was all good.
I'd love to be able to build it just to see what happens and go from there. And we'll see.
nice idea.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Up next,
Welcome to day 2 of the initial pitches.
Now we would like to call on Michael. Do you have fear of heights, sir?
I don't have fear of anything.
I'm really falling.
Hello, investors.
Right.
Hello.
Welcome to day 2 of the initial pitches. Yesterday we had a good start. I'd like to know what your initial impressions are of this season's batch of entrepreneurs. Michael?
I think it was a decent start. There were one or two who I think were, stood out more so than the others, but nothing really that compelling as of yet. Can't wait to see what happens next.
Sir William?
Well, there were some very interesting pitches, but I'll just keep it secret on my part, not to let my partner know. And I hope that more surprises will be coming our way.
Mika?
A lot of brave souls yesterday. Nice to see that they're also quite young. There were a couple that were pre-revenue, so I think that gives us more space to see more pitches that are more solid. And so I'm looking forward to today's pitches.
Mark?
Some good, some not so good, and some I'm definitely interested in.
I'll call in the first team.
Kicking off day 2 of the initial pitches is an immersive platform that takes its audiences out of this world.
The two of you are former seafarers, but now you're into technology, you're into IT. How did that happen?
It was my mom who really wanted me to become a seafarer. I really wanted IT, but you have to do both. When I finished my career on shipping and maritime, I went back to IT and created this business.
Okay, talk about following your passions. Good luck.
Good afternoon, investors. My name is Engineer Ephraim de la Serna Jr.
I'm Dana Saclag.
I'm Engineer Sergio Ramos.
And we are the founders of PCI Tech. And we're seeking for 10 million in convertible note with 2-year maturity, 6% interest per annum.
So PCI Tech is all about virtual reality, augmentation of reality, which are the common factors for Education 4.0, bridging the gaps of education and technology, evolving into an industrial revolution.
So investors, now we are presenting our InnoBus. We drive, immerse, and market. We will be conducting info drives, spreading VR programs, AR programs, e-learning systems to different parts of the country.
So we will be giving everyone a phone for you to be able to try our augmented reality.
So what you're currently seeing, ma'am, in the typical books, we wanted the books to come alive. You can actually spin the earth, move around, zoom it. You can use your hand. So I know, Sir William, that you've been operating ships and we are former seafarers and we would like you to see one of our key projects for the Philippine Merchant Marines Academy, especially now with the STI Maritime Academy.
Okay.
Just imagine if instead of going to the sea, they can experience how Mega Sardines is doing the business in the sea, just visualizing it in conventions and demos and everything.
Sir William is still enjoying that.
Yeah.
Can't get him out of it now. William, come back to us.
Where are you guys? Where are you? Sorry guys, I'm enjoying here. Okay, thank you.
Now we would like to call on Michael. Do you have fear of heights, sir?
I don't have fear of anything.
So
Bring it on.
That's a good answer.
And if you can see, this is...
Oh.
You can walk on the plank, sir.
Oh my God, I'm gonna eat my words here, guys. Do I look scared? Because I'm really scared right now. It really does feel like I'm falling.
Well, come on, fall off then.
No, I don't want to.
Jump, jump,
Someone
jump.
give him a push.
One.
Yeah, let me. Come on, give him a push.
I can't believe it's so realistic.
Ready, pull, and come. And
1,
fall.
2, 3, jump, jump, jump. you.
Can you somehow make that look cool on TV?
Wow. Okay, comments, guys?
Have you raised in the past? How much equity or debt have you tried to raise in the past?
We currently have raised around 15 million.
So, what happened with the funds?
We have already delivered some of our products, sir, to our key clients. We're still at a burn rate around 600,000 a month. But we believe when we hit the platform on augmented reality, we're forecasting around 230 million of income in the upcoming 2 to 5 years of pipelines.
You're offering 10 million on a convertible note now. You're burning 600,000 a month currently. So that means you'll be burning about 7.2 million per year, assuming your overheads don't rise. On top of that, you're going to be paying interest of about 50,000 a month, which will add to your loss. By getting the 10 million convertible note, is that going to improve your current profitability? Or
Yes, sir.
it
Because
is?
currently we are only at VR and AR, but we are now working with the serious gaming industry. We are connected with Kongsberg Simulations, one of the largest manufacturers of maritime simulations. We are the official reseller in the Philippines.
You are not open to getting equity investors to get equity.
We are really open for equity.
So you are open now,
Yes, sir.
not just for the convertible.
Yes, sir.
That's what you want to offer later.
Okay? So I think that's good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It went well with the investors. I really hope that they love the presentation. Hope we get into the final pitch.
You're so funny. That scream that you, I think that.
I'm going to make sure that this is edited to my satisfaction.
I really want. I'm going to push for that to stay in. You know, that makes a good TV.
Next up is a provider of one of the most desired services of busy urban residents.
You're in the cleaning industry,
Yes,
correct? So in terms of the cleaning industry, what got you into this business?
I was booking cleaning services from other companies, and then I saw the potential.
All right, the judges are waiting. You're up next.
Hello everyone, I'm Atagirl. your ate na walang arte. I'm seeking 15 million and willing to give 20% of my company. Atagirl basically is a home cleaning service based in Quezon City. With just a year in the industry, Atagirl has grown and expanded its team and now has 35 ates and 10 kuyas, serving an average of 150 homes per week. 60% of the fee, of the service fee, goes directly to our ates. In just a couple of months, we have opened new verticals. We opened our aircon cleaning services, named Kuya AC. Another one is our all-natural cleaning solutions. That's it. Questions, sir and ma'am?
Don't you think 15 million isn't too much to ask for where you are right now? Why do you think you need 15 based on what you've got?
Actually, I tried studying, I tried checking the industry, but there's no data for it.
Oh, you
just decided on 15
15,
million.
yeah.
Since there's no data.
I'm very amenable.
No, but how much do you need? How much do you need?
Look, I've presented to you what can we become. Here in the Philippines, there's no home cleaning service like Mary Maid.
If I give 15 million to anyone, they'll be able to turn it into a good business.
Actually, you're correct.
Oh, thank you.
You're correct.
When do you get that back in terms of profit?
3 years, 2 years.
Oh, no, you just cannot say it. It's not
2, 3,
the-
4,
the-
5.
Forecast. What's your forecast?
You know, the 15 million asked, that means that your company is worth 75 million now.
Okay.
Is it worth 75 million now?
No, not yet. So our system really works. I mean, you can check our Facebook ratings. We are the highest and the most recommended home cleaning service here.
Any other questions?
No, that's it.
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, easy. Thank you
Cheers.
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm quite nervous and excited at the same time. I think it went well.
You can launch this thing on its own.
Anyone can,
right?
you
Like,
know, and this barriers to entry are very low. You forgot his cleaners. I like that idea. You can make
should
it
have
a
left
bit more.
4. I mean, it's 4 of us, right?
Do we get to keep it and take it home?
You can take mine. You guys are on your own, right?
Up next,
You're valuing the company at 300 million.
It may be off.
Just a little bit.
next up is an entrepreneur who seeks to drive more clients to your typical car rental service.
What sets you apart from your competition?
So this is the very first car rental and tours application in the Philippines.
You're actually getting into two verticals, the car rental business, but also it's like you're an online travel agency as well. All right, good luck.
Thank you.
You're up next.
Good afternoon, investors. My name is Mike Miranda, and I am the president and founder of Drive. We're looking for 30 million in exchange for 10% of our equity. Drive is the first and only peer-to-peer, mobile-powered car rental and tours application in the Philippines. So we invite car owners who wants to rent out their cars, and we look for clients who are looking for cars. Technically, the application matches them together. We get 25% commission for every booking. Currently, we're getting around 4,500 pesos per booking, and the booking is growing at about 12% month on month. If you invest now, you will be the first investors in this company. We hope that you invest with Drive. Thank you.
So 142,000 pesos is the revenue of the car owners, basically, not your company's
It's the
revenue.
gross receipt from the app.
So your revenue is more like 30
Around
plus
40,000, yeah.
pesos, 35,
Yes.
40,000
Yes,
pesos per
yes.
month. And you're valuing the company at 300 million.
It's very tricky to evaluate a tech company.
No, it's not.
Because but I agree. Well, on the valuation, it may be off.
Just a little bit.
Have you personally spent money for this, and how much spent?
Yeah,
on it?
we spent 4 million since we started this company last year.
I think you're asking for too much too soon. Maybe in Silicon Valley you can get that, but here I don't think you can get that much for this much right now. So if you're willing to come down a bit, I think it might be
A bit?
worthwhile.
You said a bit.
A bit.
Well, I define a bit. That's up to you. You know.
Anyway, he's willing to negotiate.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Actually, I've learned a lot also during the pitching. There was also a question on the valuation, which can be further discussed in the future.
I don't mind renting my car, but
Really? I would hesitate. Like, I think there's generally
this is the same as
hesitation.
this is the same as Airbnb had, the same problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
And people still rent out a spare room, whatever, and so they do it. It's the same hesitation.
I think he should work on his numbers.
Yeah, I
and
think
the
so.
business first, then come back.
Yeah.
Up next is a veteran tech entrepreneur with a solution to monetize on the internet connectivity issues of the country.
I almost invited you to be a mentor on this season, but I'm glad you're here pitching your business. So what's it like having done everything that you've done? It's like you're coming full circle. Now you're pitching again your business, Socialite.
For me, I love the whole process and I enjoy it, and that's why I'm here. And I'm happy that Final Pitch has given me the opportunity for this.
So I don't think I need to wish you good luck, but good luck anyway.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Francis from Socialite, and what we do is we connect the unconnected sustainably. I'm here to ask $1.2 million in exchange for 15% of Socialite Inc. company. So there's a huge problem, the problem of connectivity. More than 70% of Filipinos don't have access to proper internet connections. And that leaves so many people without internet access, which gives them more problems. And that's what we're trying to solve. The secret is really the sachet format. What we do is we put up internet near their homes and nearby places. We do so with a two times faster, 2.5 times cheaper, and most importantly, we give them 30 minutes every day for free. And they can pay whenever they need it. So we put up these routers like that. Our traction says it all. We're now in 6 cities with 350,000 unique users who use our platform 5 to 10 hours a day. We're also present in 7 countries, which shares the same problem as the Philippines. So our goal is to really connect the unconnected. We're doing it now in the Philippines, and we want to expand further. What we're asking you to do is to simply give them access to opportunities which can improve their lives. And at the same time, we can make profits together. Thank you.
First of all, like with the routers, security in terms of,
That's
like,
very
I mean,
interesting
theft is
question.
an issue, right?
I love that
With
question. So what's very interesting is when we installed these routers, we didn't tell anyone. What happened was the community ended up protecting it for themselves because they can only access the internet if those are up.
The telcos are going to want to compete with you if
Of
you
course.
start making money. What's to stop them just blocking access to it?
Of course. So I would say we're giving it for free right now. The worst case is they could drop it for free and they start to lose money. So the only way for them to really gather is to purchase us or to buy our company.
Why can't they just block you and do it themselves?
They can't because we're buying bandwidth from different. There's 75 other telcos in the Philippines. And we work with not the top 2, we work with the 75 others.
I didn't know. There's 75 suppliers of internet access.
There's a huge list.
Would that be your exit strategy?
It could be, yes. It's one of the options, but we also have options for abroad because it's a software play as well. Wi-Fi is not the product. The product is what we distribute. It's a distribution channel.
How much have you raised in the past?
So far, the total raise is about 660,000 US. So this is not the first time we've done it. We were already acquired 3 years ago by an ASX-listed company called Tomizone, which we then backed out after because they changed their business. So now we're into this on our own. We took the company back and we're running it again.
How long have you been doing it?
6 years.
Without having made a profit?
Correct, yes. Because we were acquired at the time, we were already working for the Australian market. We were the R&D and development arm.
That just shows me how difficult it is to make money in this game.
It is.
Well, Francis,
Thank you.
Okay, thank
Thanks.
you for coming.
I enjoyed the pitch and the judges was nice enough and they gave me good feedback and I hope that I'm chosen for one of the contestants to go in tomorrow.
I know the guy. I know Francis.
I know, I've met him once myself. So
a lot of meetups and I've talked to him quite a bit. If anyone can do it, he can. It's just not my kind of area. I wouldn't do it. It's a risk as well. After 6 years not making a profit. Maybe it might be the right time to get in, but it's not my area.
Okay.
Up next is an entrepreneur who seeks to address the difficult procurement process within the water sector.
Anything that's got to do with water, you're into that.
Yes, you're correct.
Right. You're going to create a marketplace, an online marketplace. So why get into that business?
So I want to reach out even the farthest part of the Philippines.
At the same time, this is not just really about, earning, or even though it's really a part of it, but we really want to help as well the government to make the procurement process easier. It's like really shorten the time possible.
Well, I hope that this business works because I think we really need a lot of help when it comes to that sector.
Yeah, thank you.
So good luck.
Good day, investors. My name is Alan Vizcarra-Gedang, owner, founder of EJNRW Solutions Incorporated. I am seeking 70 million pesos for exchange of 15% of my company. In my 24 years of experience in water industry, I have experienced a lot of procurement processes, especially on government, on water utilities, and there's a need for them to be helped and assisted. So from product sourcing alone, this in a government agency takes 2 to 3 months just to complete this process. It's time-consuming, prone to corruption, bias evaluation, and sometimes it causes project delays. I found out a solution which is AJA Marketplace.
It is a B2B or business-to-business e-commerce platform. So we're trying to create here a bridge between the distributors, manufacturers, and suppliers here and abroad with the clients here in the Philippines. So income will be generated either from 5 to 10% administration fees if the products are locally sourced, and 30 to 40% commission fees if the products will be from abroad. Thank you.
Thank you.
How would your company be different from Alibaba?
Alibaba is not accredited by the government as suppliers.
Okay.
The clients cannot go directly buy from Alibaba. So since we are the government accredited suppliers, they can source it from us.
It's quite interesting just because you have government contracts, and that attracts me because we provide medical equipment to government also. So I think that what facility would benefit you is something to take your single largest contract from 22 million to 100, 200 million, and that's something that maybe we can explore.
Yeah.
And I'd focus more on that than an online marketplace.
You're negotiable, of course, right? When you're asked.
Yeah, I'm open.
Just checking.
I hope they understand it clearly and hope to get one investor in the future.
I think what he needs, though, is more PO financing than taking it online.
I think he doesn't have access to credit is his problem. Otherwise, he doesn't need to sell equity, right? Doesn't need to. But he was saying that he wanted help with the marketplace. He doesn't need a marketplace, right? I think the problem is people just get mesmerized by being in tech, having a marketplace or whatever. It's not even relevant to his model, right?
Nice teamwork. Huh? It's good trying open the company and see what really all about.
Not my area. This is more your area. Not mine.
Yeah, it's good.
Consider getting into it too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next time on The Final Pitch.
Good afternoon, investors. It's really hard to have this kind of country full of poor.
Gasme is trying to solve traffic.
We wanted to change lives one mom at a time.
I'm inspired. In the next few months or years, I'd like to be a mom myself, and this is something I'm very interested in.
For all of that talking, I have no idea what your business is.
I'm familiar with your podcast. In fact, I've listened to a few of the.
I love Baskin Robbins.